Alright, so yeah, we back on basically a continuation through the spirit. And yeah, I don't want to this lesson be edified, man. This is also the elect, of course, only for the elect. And another thing too, what comes with the brotherhood is not only suffering, but also that struggle, man. Just maintaining how to maintain your life, whatever your lifestyle may be, or you might just have certain problems, and then that's what the brotherhood is there for, to help, help one another when it comes to these things. So it's a beautiful thing that we have each other to help. All right, so let's get this out. And amen. The only one that can really help is the Lord Himself, man. Honestly speaking, man. All right. Matter of fact, speaking about that, let's find some scriptures. But I'm gonna bring this out because I mentioned how walking in the spirit is an important thing to do, especially in the times we're in right now. How basically, we gotta be walking in the spirit, and make sure that most importantly, walking with Yahweh Shah. Like they say, walking with God, walk with God. How Enoch, I think, or even just our forefathers, man. The Lord speaking to Moses, to Noah, certain of our forefathers, man. It's just, it's all through the spirit, and it's a beautiful thing to witness and to also know about these things, man. I witnessed these things myself, man. When it comes to, walking with Yahweh Shah, just like in my life, just thinking about Him. I feel like when I think about Him, anytime I'm out there in the highways and edges, I'm thinking about Yahweh Shah. That's like me walking with Him, man. Because it's like, this is the valley, the shadow of death, man. So, are you walking that straight path, that straight and narrow, or are you walking that wide path, which is broad? Because the wide and broad path leads to destruction, but the straight and narrow leads to everlasting life, as the scripture reads, man. So I'm bring this out. This is Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. You see? So we must be walking in the spirit at all times, man. At all times we must be walking in the spirit. All right. This is I'm gonna jump to verse 25. It reads, "If we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit." That's right. That's another thing too, man. You gotta be living in the spirit, man. That's gonna be a title of a lesson that I'll do one day, man. Live in the spirit, because we understand walking in the spirit is kind of like different, but at the end of the day, it's the spirit that's speaking through us, man, and that we're able to mention the names of Yahweh Shah. You know how beautiful that is, man. That's something that we, that's why the scriptures tells us, man. We gotta be taking things cheerfully, man. So living in the spirit is an important thing, man, and that's what we gotta be doing in these times to come. All right. Well, right now we gotta be doing that right now. Living in the spirit, because when you're out in the highways and hedges, of course, you gotta walk in the spirit. That's something that you gotta be thinking about daily before you, head back home. Or right before you leave the house. That's the first thing you gotta be thinking about. You gotta be like, man, when I head to the highways and hedges, I gotta make sure I walk in the spirit. So I don't know what's around me right now, and we don't know what surrounds us, but we know the Lord is there. He's with us, and that his voice. We do hear, man. We hear the Lord's voice. We know He's there. We know He's approaching, and that He's gonna come near to us. He's gonna save us, man. All right. So, and then say you're at home, you gotta make sure that you're thinking about living in the spirit, because you gotta make sure that you're writing your scriptures down, that you're doing these things, man. So that was it on that. I'm gonna bring this out. Yeah, because we don't know what surrounds us, man. We don't know what what's at stake, like they say. I believe, that's what they be saying. But yeah, we don't know, man, what's off for grass, basically, man. But we know the Lord, He gonna come as a thief in the night, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. Or if he ran it, or leaned his head upon a wall and a serpent met him. So that's another thing too. But this is Amos 3 and 1 through 2. It reads, "Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities." You see? So the Lord is going to punish our people for the things that they've done, for the sin and for the iniquity and for the wickedness that they have done. See, that's a lot of things, man. Sin, iniquity, and wickedness. Come on. So the Lord has to punish us for a reason. It is for a reason, you know. But yeah, this is Ezekiel 46. Back to the book of Ezekiel, because I broke out Ezekiel, I believe 34. Yeah, the flock of my pasture. I brought that out in part 1. The flock of my pasture, man. You see. So this is what the Lord is dealing with. He's dealing with the 144,000, which I meant. The flock of my pasture are meant. And I am your God, save the Lord Yahweh. So yeah, that's the point. This is Ezekiel 46 and 16. It reads, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, if the prince give a gift unto any of his sons, the inheritance thereof shall be his sons, it shall be their possession by inheritance. But if he give a gift of his inheritance to one of his servants, then it shall be his to the year of liberty. After it shall return to the prince, but his inheritance shall be his sons for them." You see? So the inheritance always goes to the son. You know, that's why it's important, man, that the fathers in the house. All right, it says verse 18, "Moreover, the prince shall not take of the people's inheritance by oppression to thrust them out of their possession, but he shall give his sons inheritance out of his own possession, that my people be not scattered every man from his possession." Yeah, you see. Hey, so that's a spirit just proving to you that the possession always went to the son on the inheritance. You see, which we're gonna have these heathens for our possession, for our inheritance, all right? Basically property, man. They're gonna be slaves. All right, start with these Edomites. This is Ecclesiasticus 8 and 6. "Dishonor not a man in his old age, for even some of us wax old. Despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. For of them thou shalt learn instruction, and how to serve great men with ease." That's right, learn instruction, man. I believe there's a scripture that goes into that. "Learn instruction, ye fools," or something. Ye despisers of men. You have despisers of men out there, man. You know? But let me see if I can find that. Learn instruction. Let me see. Well, I found this. This is Proverbs 9 and 9. "Give instruction to a wise man, he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning." That's right. So you have to increase in learning. You know, that's another hot topic too, man. You know, to increase in learning, man. You know? So that's what we gotta be doing. All right. No matter the opportunities, the gifts or the talents or the misfortunes that you had in life, you gotta keep moving on. You gotta march forward, man. You know, and like I said, here, dishonor not a man in his old age. Yeah, that's important because, you know, we gotta, you know, see right within the brother. He might be old, but hey, you gotta respect that, man. You know, it says, verse 9, "Miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and give answer, and to give answer as need requires." As need requires, that's right. And how to, you know, how to serve great men with ease. Verse 8 is, yeah, man. It's important, you know. You want your life to be at ease, man. You wanna, you know, you don't want to get too comfortable, but you want to have an easy life because you don't want. Well, the Lord, He not gonna put something too hard upon you. That's, you know, He not gonna put something too hard upon you, man. He gonna put you through something that you could go through. So it's kind of this captivity, this slavery that we've been through, man. It's a light thing that the Lord has taken us out of it, man. Because as you see, the curses are slowly coming off us and being put upon the heathen, man. So this is, hey, like the Lord said, "My burden is light and my yoke is easy." You know, that's what He said. He said, "My burden is light." So like, you got a stuffed nose. Ain't been under the weather, like I said, but like I said, man, the Lord, He said it Himself in red letter, man, "My burden is light and my yoke is easy," man. So that's the point. You know, He also said, "As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten, therefore be zealous." So with that being said, I would like to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shai, double honor to the elders of GMS, and peace and blessings to Akbar there that's pushing this truth with sincerity of heart. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Shabrak to the elect. Shalom. Wabarakim Labakarim. Shal Yasha Allah. Which means peace and blessings to the elect of Israel.